Well, everything's moved. We're ready to start a new track of timber. I'm pretty excited about this job here. This job's got some really big walnut trees back here, just some uncommonly big trees. I think some of them are going to cut really good, and I think some of them are not going to cut very good at all. But once you guys see the size of the trees in question, you'll understand why. But I think for the most part, they're going to be a really good set of trees. I really do. Just judging by the area they grow in, kind of what they look like. Like I said, a few of them are going to cut bad, but I think for the most part, they're going to do pretty good. We got everything moved over here. We'll probably just mainly use that 548 next week. I don't think we'll need the 440 at all, but I didn't want to leave it over there. We just moved about 5 or 6 miles as the crow flies. If any of you guys know what that terminology means there, it might just be a rural Southwest Missouri thing. I don't know, but anyway, not too far from where we were. Tomorrow, Saturday, I've got to go to Orick, Missouri, up on the Missouri River. I've got to go up there and look at some big tracts of timber. Did a lot of logging up there last winter, if you guys remember or were with us then watching the videos. The gentleman I've got to look at tomorrow, we cut some timber on a good friend of his, and he wants us to look at his farms as well. So I don't know when we'll be able to get to it if we can reach a deal and he has some timber worth cutting, but he seemed to want us to harvest it, and I'm extremely thankful for that. So excited to go see that Sunday. I'm going to try to come over here and at least cut in some roads with the 333 to kind of speed things up, because we've got to make some ditch crossings, just some roads, some paths back through here to where these trees are at. A lot of hedge, a lot of locusts. So we want to make sure when we start going, everything's ready to roll. I'm going to get in here and shut this gate, throw the ramps up, then I'm going to take off a little early today. It's about 1:30 now. I'm going to go eat a late lunch, then that's going to be it for today. I know it's going to be a busy weekend and even busier next week, which I'd say with the anticipation of this job kind of looming, I'm going to have trouble sleeping this weekend. I really am. Because we've got 2 really good jobs here back to back to cut. We've got the one we just moved to, then the next farm down, there's a lot of really good trees on it as well. So looking forward to getting them cut and getting them out. It's my favorite time of the year, October. Love the month of October. Love the weather. Love the changing of everything before long. Leaves will be off the trees. You'll be able to see things. It'll be glorious. Glorious for logging. So guys, thank you so much for following along. Enjoy the clips from the past week, because I didn't get a video out since Sunday because I'm lazy like that. So we'll see you guys in the next few days. really good. That's surprising. That right there is why I pushed that tree with the skidder instead of go ahead and letting it fall with the saw. I seen that thing, that old walnut there, that snag, and it was into that tree, and it just worried me to death. I didn't leave a lot hold on that tree, just a little bit there in the corner you can see. And that's how I brought her on over. And like I said, that snag there sure worried me. That's a good way to get hurt or killed. You always got to be watching for stuff like that. Start getting these guys out. This is that first big one here I cut, which I've got it stuffed in here so tight you can't hardly see it, but that is some kind of a tree right there. Some kind of a tree. This one here is a good tree. We're just grabbing her from the top. I had to put on a new choker. This is the first log it's drug out. I actually busted a choker this morning, and oddly enough, we don't really break that many chokers. I'm more apt to replace them just because the ends get so kinked. Like this one here, you can see I've actually flipped it because that cable will get bends and stuff in it. When they do that, they get hard to put under logs. And there's times, even when they're straight, it's just you fight them every step of the way to get them hooked up sometimes. I'm not really I'm not going to say I'm not a fan of cable skidders because obviously we have a fleet of them, but they've definitely got their place. You can move so much more wood faster with a grapple, and which the 548 is about a half mile east of here, and here we are using this 440. We started out using it just because we had some hard to reach places, and it was kind of more the pick of the machine to do that with. But regardless, some really good ash and maple. I know we keep talking about that stuff, and sycamore. That's a really good sycamore, and hopefully here in about another month we'll come back and we'll knock this stuff out. Landowners, big cattle farmer, big row crop farmer, doesn't really like his trees, and I'm okay with that because it means he's pretty willing to sell them. So, but at the same time, I want to make sure I've got a good home for him before we go cutting stuff. Let's see if we can get these out to the log deck. Dad's already out there bucking logs. He's actually down at the other end of the field for what we drug out this morning. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.